Greetings, esteemed students of astrology, and welcome back to the Lilly Lectures. I am William Lilly, and today we are using Horary Astrology to answer a question that plagues the minds of many. Is it beneficial to move from one place to another, or should one stay put? Let's begin. Consider the rulers of the ascendant, the fourth house, and the seventh house. If the ruler of the fourth house is located in the seventh house and is a good planet, and both the rulers of the first and seventh houses are good planets or are strong in their respective positions in the sky or in the whole chart, and they are in direct motion, moving swiftly and in positive aspects with other good planets, it is advisable to remain in the current location without relocating. However, if the ruler of the seventh house is in conjunction with a good planet, while the ruler of the fourth house is associated with an unfortunate one, it is not advisable to stay in the current place. If the querent chooses to stay, significant harm may come to them. I have observed that when the ruler of the ascendant has recently separated from a square or opposition aspect with the ruler of the sixth, eighth, or 12th house, and the moon also supports this judgment by separating from any bad aspect of the malefic planets, they being the lords of the seventh or fourth houses, and these malefic planets are not friends or significators for the querent. Or if an infortune planet is found in the ascendant, being peregrine or retrograde, or if a peregrine or unfortunate planet occupies the fourth house, or if the ruler of the second house is weak or poorly placed, I recommend that the querent considers relocating. I provide reasons for this advice. For instance, if I find the ruler of the sixth house in the ascendant or afflicting the ruler of the ascendant, I conclude that the querent's health is likely compromised in the current location, making them prone to sickness or facing challenges with troublesome servants, ultimately hindering their success in their occupation. If the lord of the 12th house afflicts the lord of the ascendant or the moon, it indicates gossip, ill-speaking, or slanderous neighbors who live nearby. If the lord of the second house is unfortunate or in a square or opposition aspect with the lord of the ascendant, or if the part of fortune is in the 12th, 8th, or 6th house, it suggests setbacks in worldly matters and a decline in the querent's financial status. If the significator, the lord of the ascendant, is afflicted by the lord of the 10th house, it implies a loss of reputation, a decline in trade, or a lack of business opportunities. If the lord of the fourth house or the fourth house itself is unfortunate, it suggests that the house is unlucky and that few who have lived there have prospered, or it may indicate that the house requires extensive repairs that have weakened the querent financially, or the house is not suitable for their trade. If the lord of the seventh house afflicts the lord of the ascendant or second house, it indicates that the querent's neighbors or competitors have a better trade and are better equipped with commodities. When advising the querent on the direction to pursue for better trade, I consider which planet in the chart is the most fortunate and strongest, and which has the most friendly aspect with either the lord of the ascendant or the lord of the second house. I suggest that the querent move to the region of the heavens, signified by the sign where that planet is located. Based on my experience, I cannot recall any instances where the querent regretted following my advice, and many have expressed their gratitude afterward. Regarding the notion that a house can be unlucky, some may criticize this idea, claiming that God's blessings are the same everywhere, and it is superstitious to believe that an inanimate house can be deemed unsuccessful or unfortunate. They are entitled to their opinion. Personally, I am not superstitious, but I freely share what I have learned through my experience. I remain of the opinion that when heinous acts are committed in a house, the angelic beings of God perceive the wickedness and dishonor done to God within that house, and they curse that place. This curse remains until a full expiation is made by a pious person for the sins committed in that house, or until the time determined by the angered angel expires. During this time, the house remains highly unfortunate for anyone to live in. I have witnessed this fully manifested in the great and smaller families of this world. Regarding how to lift these curses in a natural way, there are certain seals and practices that I am familiar with. But for the resolution of this question, some astrologers suggest that if the moon separates from Jupiter or Venus at the time of the question, it is advisable to stay, whereas if the moon separates from a malefic planet, it suggests moving. Alternatively, if a fortune is in the ascendant, it indicates staying, while an unfortunate planet suggests moving. When carefully considered alongside the preceding judgment, this guidance can assist any impartial astrologer in resolving the question of whether to move from one place to another. Astrology, my dear students, is both science and art. By combining judgment and knowledge, we unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. Until next time, may the stars guide you in your journeys. I am William Lilly, and this is Christian Astrology.